me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Well, now they'll try the end around. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Hill on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Shit. Attack. He's checking Craig. Watch the edge. Hey, rip list.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Attack. Exit. 45 to Mike. No chance.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Check three. 24's the mic. Let's get the ball. 24's the mic. Check pass.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let... This is caught inside the 15. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the end around, this is Thomas. And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Check. Check.
So that'll back him up 5. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. And an alley to run. The 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 44 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
We want it. Come to my world.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Check safety, check safety.
It's 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And a Raven 1st down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Switch. Echo. Wide. Get wide. Tight dog.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Snead's got it.
15. Check 15.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 36. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Jackson, 20! This one complete to Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First down, Ravens.
Hey, pick your game up. Sponge. No.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Ravens 10, Chiefs 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go on what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yellow, I go on, Eddie!
Let's go,
Hey, Sunday. Yellow! Come back!
Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over.
Let's go,
first and 10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are able to regain the lead.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. And he's got room. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Raven first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Jones on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Ingram.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 31, check 31. Switch. Out. You got tight. You got tight right there. Squeeze. Slam.
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
That's how we do it, baby. Quit talking about it and bring it. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, watch it.
And that'll set him back 5. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. 180.
Bandit.
Hey, 57. Hero 15.
Bravo. 45 is Mike. 45.
Let's make these yellow. Hey, 43. Let's make these attack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Rush in.
15.
Scene 6. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check 45 to Mike.
Yellow.
45 to Mike. Watch twist.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We're back now in KC as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, We've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 3 down, 3 down. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 4, check 4. Check.
From the gun, Jackson on the move to his left. He uncorks it for Snead. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. First throw for the backup Griffin. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother.
They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Single receiver. Hey, single receiver. He's coming. Double up.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Action, a timeout here defensively. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. On the play, that'll bring up 3rd and 8. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. We got 3, 3 down, 3 down. Watch twist.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Finish the game. Finish the game.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Come on. Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
4th down and less than a yard.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He goes to use you.
Here we go with Williams. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.